Morning. We are back on Summit Sunrise, and I am here with Elle. Thank you so much for coming in this morning.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, happy to have you here. Well, we are talking about some great herbal supplements this morning, and they are Air-Aid and Resprin. Can you tell me, for those of you that don't know, Elle, give us an education here.
Well, I've lived up, in Summit County, and I've been in Colorado for 23 years, and respiratory is so big across the nation, and up here especially, with our altitude.
It's true.
And we're active. There's just a lot going on. Resprin and Air-Aid are respiratory supplements that work to act to balance your respiratory system, and they're 100% natural. What I really like about them is you could take them before bed, you could take it before a marathon or skiing. And it just clears up that stuff that's going on in there and gets you back in balance.
Now, who would use this, for example?
Well, we have so many different people that use our products. We have, children, elderly, everyone in between.
Oh, okay.
People use it before a run, take it in the morning just to clear up for the day, things like that. A lot of different kinds of people use it.
Now, how long does it take to, start to take effect?
Well, what's really neat is that you feel it working pretty fast. If you have some food in your stomach, it is a food-based herb supplement. So it takes about 40 minutes, typically is what I tell people. But, oh boy, it can work as quickly as 10 minutes if you have empty stomach.
Oh, well, that's good to know. So will it help with chronic conditions like COPD and asthma?
Well, what's really neat about the blend is Chinese medicine is all about balance, and it's also about specific organs. And all of the herbs that are in here, every single one has a function that is just dedicated to respiratory. For example, let's say your lungs are inflamed. Let's say you have gunk in there. We have expectorants. We have anti-inflammatories.
Well, that sounds like a good thing.
Yeah, all of that stuff is focused towards respiratory.
Yeah, and it is safe for kids?
Yeah, kids can take it, elderly. You could take it with other medications if you have to be on other things. Again, it's a really nice alternative to all the stuff that's out there.
Oh, well, that's always good to know. And then where can we find these products?
Well, we're across the nation in health food stores typically. Okay. Sunflowers and Sprouts and places like that. But what I really like about having it available up here is that we're at Alpine Market in Frisco. We're also at Walgreens, right in Dillon.
That's great.
Pharmacists know all about it, so if you want to talk to them about it further.
The pharmacists can help you. That's really great.
Pharmacist is really great. And then, we have all of our information on our websites, which is resprin.com and airaid.com.
Okay, resprin.com and airaid.com.
myairaid.com, sorry.
myairaid.com. Okay.
Yeah.
So, I have a question for you. If I take these, will I jump higher and run faster and ski harder?
Well, it's funny. We have to always say, because we have the Kenyan running team that loves it, and I'm like, you won't run like a Kenyan necessarily. We always have to say that out there.
Bummer.
And, we never, claim to treat or cure or, prevent any disease,
Right.
But I'll tell you this, athletes just love it.
Okay.
It gives you that better breath. It gives you that extra edge. And, we have even people, like musicians that are using it before the recording session.
Oh, interesting. Well, then some of the musicians, when they come up here to play, they should take it, because I know sometimes you go to concerts and they say, oh, there's no oxygen up at this altitude.
Oh my gosh, sports and singing, people forget about that. In fact, we just had the big barbecue in Dillon.
Yes, we did.
The band that played at the barbecue were really struggling, and gave them some samples, and they were super happy, and they just swear by it now.
Oh, that's great. Now, and it's great too for visitors that are perhaps coming into the county. Sometimes it's hard to adjust to the altitude. As beautiful it is, sometimes it can be very tricky to deal with. So, that sounds like it will be a great remedy for people who, need to kind of acclimate a little bit to.
It is really nice. We have a lot of relatives and friends that come up and visit us. I have
we
them all
all
the time. It's that open door policy when you live in Summit.
Sure.
And it's really nice to have a natural option for them that'll help them, enjoy their trip more.
Yeah, absolutely. And so, is this something would you take it once a day? I mean, is it taking your vitamins once a day?
Well, the neat thing about it is you take it as needed. There's definitely a lot of people that just take it to feel balanced on a daily basis, like a multivitamin kind of idea.
Right.
But I'd say the majority of people take it when they feel distress or need it, or they're going to go work out or something like that. So if you're going to go do it for an activity.
I should take one of these before I climb a 14er.
Oh, totally. I've done that. Also CrossFit. A lot of people tell us about CrossFit because it's really aerobic.
Yep.
We have some hockey players that just love it.
Yeah.
So before your activity, you give it about 40 minutes to kick in. And if you're struggling, again, it only takes the same 40 minutes. So, whenever you need to.
Like
Can't take too much. You don't have to worry about that. It's just really
Herbs,
healthy.
You can't overdose on that.
No, if you just have expensive,
Right, exactly. You have to think about that.
happen.
Exactly. But I mean, that's such a good thing. When I climb 14er, sometimes you get to the top, you get to that 13.5 level, and you're like, whoa, there's not a lot of oxygen here, and you start to feel a little funny.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't
You
know.
can't breathe, and
Yeah.
we live here. It's
Exactly.
funny. The locals
I know.
forget. It's like, okay, we still have respiratory issues living up here.
Absolutely, and especially with the haze we're getting from the forest fires right now.
I'm feeling it when I run.
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah. My husband's having like an allergic reaction to all of it, so.
Well, we
he's
should get him
really
some of this.
I know we should. So it's a great thing to know that if you need this kind of assistance, you can get it, and it's in an all natural form, which is always a good thing, and can be better than the alternatives out there for sure.
Definitely, and it's nice to have it available locally, but also know that if you're someone that just is visiting, it's available in your hometown.
Exactly.
And also you can get it direct. You can go on our websites, which is theRespirant.com and myarea.com.
Respirant.com and myarea.com.
Yeah, and order direct and
they can ship to
order
you.
from home. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. So Walgreens has it as well.
Yeah. Alpine Market.
Alpine Market.
And then you see it at a lot of ski shops like Virgin Island. You see it at the local market in Breck. We try to
Perfect.
spread it out so everyone can get it.
Yeah. Well, be sure to check out myarea.com or respirant.com. Thanks so much for coming on the show this morning, Elle. We really appreciate it. And
thanks for
here's
having
to
me.
your respiratory health. I like
Yes,
that.
And I'm off to yoga.
Oh, off to yoga. Great.
That's what we do.
We'll be right back after this.